better person since I'm on a wheel. I mean, I would have been honored by anybody, but thank you, man. I say, yeah. I mean, anytime you get drafted by Smoke Fan, you gotta take that as an honor. I mean, I'm sure, right, not right in RG. I mean, that's not a
Well,
bad
I tell you
thing.
what, I definitely am proud of the 3 picks that I picked up today. Proud of everyone. You know, like was mentioned at the end of the last stream, at the end of that draft, no one to be down on themselves. You know, we kind of we were all paying attention, and I think that those who got drafted were deserving of it. There's also some people who didn't get drafted that are deserving of it. Everyone's deserving of it, and they will be picked up by a team at some point. Uh, I would imagine at that point they're just, you know, free agents. They're out there. We can develop them, help them get better, and you know that's the whole point of all this. So
That's right.
you
That's
know,
why
we're
we
gonna
call
move
it
forward here,
developmental.
and
Right.
yeah,
There's a
congrats
couple
to you.
guys I seen, and I talked to them, and if any of you guys that are listening at home, that I told you, man, stick in there. I think they a few, I don't think there's nobody on that list that I've seen, like you said, it is not deserving. There's not one person on that list does not I can say does not deserve to be on there. So it was a great job, dude. I'm really proud of what we've done here at Midnight. Kind of, we've for a little over, maybe let's say going on 2 weeks. I mean, what a job, guys. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all the lineup for tonight's race. I mean, BC Racer, I think he's in the 00. I'm pretty sure he put it on the pole with Diesel Piles in the 23 right there in second, and then we got Smoke Fan starting third. AJ Storm on the outside row, on row 2 on the outside in the 16. Bags, he's in the 7. Pat Ace is going to be beside him in the 1. New World Order, he's in the 18. Everybody knows Slade, he's in the 3. WVU Fan is going to be in the... Let's see, does that say 01? Okay, I didn't know they had a 1 and a 01, but apparently they do. But 21, Marcus E-Dub. Marcus, man, that's one guy I want to give a shout out to. I've actually just noticed him from the start to the beginning how much faster. I mean, he is on a rail here lately. And then 20 car, he's going to be starting in the rear of Bullet. Pretty much a practice race for all the showcase guys. I mean, it's going to be exciting. Charlotte's one of them tracks that some people, you either like it or you don't like it, and I mean, it's like Iowa. It's either you like it or you don't like it. It's just there's certain tracks on this game that there's got little seams in it, little bumps, and that's just real life. But they're trying to simulate what a real driver has to go through. So well, I'm like, man, it would be I could hit that lap so fast if I could make entry in the middle, but I mean, you can't do it. So you got to do what you got to do. I mean. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna mute up for a second and see if I can fix something. I think I got it set where the text comes through.
While you do that, you know, I'll go ahead and just say, you know, this race right here, I think, if not everyone, pretty much most of the field out of the most of them are top 50 drivers. You'll see them in the showcase races. Almost all BC racer 23 here, Diesel Piles. They were the only ones that got into the 29.4 range, so that's impressive. We'll see what these guys got when they get in the draft. It's a pretty tight track, especially down there in 3 and 4. You definitely have to give space, but I think that we're going to be just fine. As we got our third co-commentator, good old Fluffy. He's here with us. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up? They're just getting ready to start this race. I'm going to send you an invite to the race right now. They
Welcome
should
to
be
the
on
booth.
there.
By the way, Fluffy.
Oh, appreciate y'all having me, man.
No, sir. I'm gonna sit back and kind of let you, get some airtime, man. So I'm glad. If you need a roster or anything like that, I'm sure I can help you out. I think I got you on my friends list. I'll try to send you a copy over.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the booth, man. I know I enjoy racing with you on the track when I had the chance, and welcome to the booth.
Yeah, man. If I wanted to make an announcement before this race,
Let's make it. Yeah, I understand we're on the back stretch coming into turn 3. They're going to be taking the green flag here. In just a minute, so,
oh, okay. I thought y'all were still.
No, I'm sorry. What I had the people probably blue screen for a minute trying to change those settings, and I have to probably now just got to get back into the lobby, which they're probably still lining up.
As we are getting ready to take the green flag here, BC Racing, the 00 car takes the green flag. This should be pretty competitive. A lot of close lap times here in qualifying. I think you can make passes on the middle line in both turns. I think you'll gain a lot of ground in turns 3 and 4. How do you feel, Fluffy?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I believe Charlotte's one of those tracks where it's kind of like a consistency game. You just gotta, find that line, and if you find that line, I think you can get up to the front.
Get in a rhythm.
Well, our first stage here is only 22 laps. They're already coming to lap 3. MP, who's your pick to win this race?
I mean, tonight, man, I'll tell you what, BC Racer, man, I'm just going to go ahead and, he's been on a roll here lately, man. I mean, he's been fast. I mean, put her on the pole.
Car on the wall here. Didn't really look to recover here, but you're going to pick BC Racer, kid. Yeah, he has been strong.
He's really been strong.
What about you, Fluffy?
Yeah, BC, he's a very talented guy. Raced with him multiple leagues. Started racing with him in Heat 2. Yeah, man, he's a very consistent driver, very talented. I think he's got that car tonight.
Well, I think I'm going to go with New World on his return. His return to the PS4 after having a break. He is going to be racing the 18 car for Gibbs. If you were tuning in to the other night or in any of the chats, if you are a part of them, we do have young boy Terrell, who was originally announced in the 18 car, but he is now going to drive the 78 car as AJ Storm has departed from Gibbs. He is going to go run the Penske charter, and Noco, who is also part of Gibbs, is going to go with him. Good luck to both of them. Hopefully, we can work together through some races. I have mad respect for both of them, and we got
they're gonna start a little Ford charter over there, pretty much like Joe Gibbs. There's several Ford teams, so they're gonna. I see what they're doing. That makes a lot of sense, man.
It's an alliance.
Right, every team.
As for the lead coming off of 2.
When I heard a couple of my friends' names get called, that was the first thing I was wanting to know. Are they in a Chevy? Are they in a Toyota? And I mean, the way it all shook out, I couldn't ask for any better, because like everybody I normally run with was all fell in the Chevy camp and not in the Toyota camp, and it was just an awesome process, man. I'm proud of the way y'all did it. Y'all probably made some of these guys' for me actually in video game career, this is probably the biggest moment in my video game career. I got my guy to a 93 on 2K18, and then I thought I was pretty good there, but and now that I've been on NASCAR, man, and doing the draft, the developmental, everything, it's going to be an awesome process. And I hope everybody knows there's still plenty of opportunity to get in. NRG, Fluffy, y'all know, man, we're still wanting to make this thing really big. We're still at the beginning stages here at midnight. We want this to get really big. I hope this first inaugural season of Xfinity is a showcase, I think you've raced a few times with some of those guys, NRG. I mean, they're not no rollovers, you know. I mean, some of them guys can hold their own, wouldn't you say?
Developmental series, man, it wasn't a degrading term or anything. It was more like when we made this thing, we kind of already knew who was going to be a lock for the Cup. Anybody that wanted to join, hey, we're going to do this developmental series thing. But you know, we streamed a bunch of races over the last week and a half, and yeah, outside of just streaming races, we were doing races in the middle of the night until, you know, 3 to 5 in the morning with some of these guys, just because why not? They want to race, let's get it. You know, these guys have been grinding every night, and it shows. The respect level between a lot of the guys in the West Division was incredible, and I think that those guys are definitely going to show a lot of leadership going into the Xfinity Series, and I think the guys that got drafted from the East also show a lot of respect. Hopefully, you know, there's a few guys that got drafted. You know, I think that with having a mentor, it will help them mature as far as the gaming community goes.
Exactly.
I understand the aggression level. You know, racing incidents happen. It's okay to be pissed at somebody at first.
Right.
But, you know, it blows over. Just chat it out with them after the race. You know, don't retaliate. Let's just run your race and let's go on with it. But we'll get back to the action here as we got another pass for the lead here.
Yeah, Smokefan and Seven's been mixing it up. Yeah. Smokefan let him have it at one point. It seemed like he may have got loose and just said, go ahead, Bags, and right now he must got a feel back for it, because all of a sudden he come back and said, no, I'm taking it back, Bags, I'll let you lead a lap, and now it's my turn again.
Oh, Bags got in the wall a little bit coming off.
They haven't had no cautions yet, so they're pretty much, I think you qualify, you know, it's one run what you brung, so some of these guys probably got her jacked up for qualifying that can't wait for that first caution or the end. I don't know if we're doing stages, you know, but...
we are on stages, and we are at 9 to go in the first stage.
9.
But I'm telling you right now, this race here, it's nothing like too crazy. This is practice for these guys, and I'm actually kind of curious as if you know, any of the competitors that they're in the showcase races with, if they're watching this race, and you know, kind of curious as to what their strategy might be. I'm not sure if this is going to be the exact settings for the race at Charlotte. I think it's on Tuesday. I'm not sure exactly what day that's on, but it's the next showcase race coming up, I believe, and these guys just really wanted to do some practice in the Xfinity cars there, and I think that you know, here's your practice, and these guys here, they're going to work together. There's no doubt about it. It's not about a manufacturer alliance. It's about a team alliance, a community alliance. Every single person in this race has respect for each other, and that's what makes this community what it is having, you know, your big time guys. Fluffy, you're in the showcase races here. You know, this would be, you know, good for you to be observing this, and, you know, obviously, I think now would be a good time for you to, you know, make the announcement that you wanted to make there as we come to about, they might have to make green flag pit stops here in about 5 laps. But
that's what
go ahead,
I was kind of wondering, man, if they were going to have to make a green flag stop before the end of the first stage. I see some guys look like they're trying to save. Go ahead, Fluffy.
But yeah, I wanted to make this announcement on you know, stream, you know, let everybody know, because pretty sure half people.
Oh, WVU wrecked going into the pits. He did not even make it down pit road. Tough break for him, but luckily he won't go a lap down, and the stage will be ending in 5 laps. So
yeah, he'll get that spot back for sure. It's only stage 1. He'll get back up there in the field for sure.
Yeah. But go ahead, sorry.
Oh, y'all are fine. Y'all are fine. Wanted to make this announcement. Pretty sure half the group didn't. I don't know if half the group, or, you know, everybody knows, but obviously the esports tournament. I feel like in my life that I'm going through right now. I want to venture into more opportunities and, you know, maybe sometime in the near future come back. But yeah, I wanted to, you know, clear the air on that and, you know, just tell everybody that I am stepping down from league racing and possibly even the esports
The leader
tournament.
42 is going to come down pit road. We got a lead change.
As you can see, the 42, he come down there just nice and pretty.
16.
16,
Good
nice.
entry. And the
You
one
know,
car is coming down pit road.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the 16 for a second to see if he catches a
21
penalty
down
out of
pit
that.
road, 22 down pit road.
Very big league changes and stuff like that on pit road.
But now, as we
that-
got these pit road,
The double zero is
green flag
looking
pit stop
underneath
started.
18 there. They still saved some gas there at the beginning. Let's see how long they can stay on the track.
No, the one's already off. I think he's just pitting to get to the end of the stage and maybe looking. I think we're going to have less laps in the second stage. The second stage usually has 1 or 2 laps less short. I'm not sure if the one has a strategy. That's Pat's ace. He usually knows what he's doing, so maybe he has a strategy up his sleeve. But I think we had a couple guys with pit road penalties here. The 42 with a pit road penalty, maybe.
Ooh.
The 23. They've been on pit. 42's finally coming off, but I think the leaders are going to pass him as they're coming off pit road here. Oh no, that's the end of the stage. Either that or caution came out. I don't know. Might have been.
I think it's at the end of the stage. I think
It is the end of the stage. I'm looking at WVU's stream right now, and he finished 5th in the stream. So
yeah, 18 car and the I
BC
believe
Racer.
Yeah, they saved enough gas there, right, with the 18 car New World Order.
And then we got Bags in 3rd, Slade in 4th, and WVU in 5th.
That was a good strategy to drop back, save a little fuel, kind of let these other guys, you know, wear their stuff out. Unless they're set, they might be setting each other up for the next stage, you know, so they can start out front. Might be, you know.
You got 5 guys that didn't pit.
Right.
And those guys are going to go to the back. Everyone's going to get their lap back. Pats is the lucky one who, I think I see what he did there. He pit. Took very little to finish. He's the first car lap down, so he'll get the free pass. So anybody that pits behind him is going to stay a lap down, which it looks like Bullet at 8th is going to pit, which is going to keep him a lap down, I believe.
Here we go in the restart. Yeah.
The 20 car, he realized that he made a mistake, I believe. That's Bullet. Nope, that's not. Yeah, it is Bullet. He didn't pit. He knew he made a mistake there. He did the respectable thing and drops the back.
BC Racer up front there, kind of setting the pace. It seems like he was really fast on the short run. I didn't see what quite happened when Smoke Fan got around him, but I don't know if that might have been strategy of him going back there to the back and kind of saving tires for a minute. I mean, to set the pole, he obviously he's got a good car here. I mean, I'm pretty sure BC.
Interesting thing here, boys. I'm watching WVU stream. This stage is 19 laps. WVU hit at the end of the stage and has 19 laps of fuel at the when this first went green here. So them guys that pitted a lap or two right before the stage end, I don't know if they can make it here. They're gonna have to save.
That's gonna be major, because you know, with these guys, they know how to run with each other. I mean, very well. They've ran, most of them have ran with each other a lot of laps, and you don't see a whole lot of cautions here. I mean, this whole thing could go caution free. I mean, it's just, I mean, as we said,
we got one car into the.
That looked like the 21 maybe of Marcus Edub. Let me go back here and see.
That's a 23 of Marcus Edub that got into the back of.
Yeah, Marcus Edub tagged well pretty good car there. Yeah. Because right now, BC Racer's starting to get a little bit of heat from the 7-car bags, kind of getting up there. But right now, he's getting all that clean air right now. And as you can see, the 20 and 18 was bouncing off each other a little bit. Are they going to save it? 3 wide coming through the turn, they save it. Like I said, guys, if y'all want to learn how to drive, watch these guys race. I mean, they don't make dumb decisions. They know when to let out, when it's time to let out. I mean, Fluffy, you could expand on that. You've got, both of you guys have raced with these guys. I'll let y'all, talk a little more about that.
Go ahead, Fluffy. Fluffy, you there, buddy?
Well, right now, that 00 BC Racer getting some heat from bags in the 7-car. Is like, I want to mention everybody. Travis Braden finishing 8th at first race in ARCA at Daytona. He started 8th.
That was
a
hell of a race, man.
Yes, it was. It looked to me like he didn't get a little bit of help, or he might have got a top 5 out of there, and maybe even a win. But I mean, it's tough always restarting on the, with the line that kind of gets bottled up. And but that was a heck of a race. I wish I would have been there. And thank you, man, for liking my post and sending me messages. I thought that was kind of cool, man, for sending me messages back, man. But good job, man. 8th place. Our other sponsors, Fade Grips, man. If you got to run a controller, anything like that, check out Fade Grips. I mean, half our guys here,
Imports.
Right? Ronin Imports, 3-wheel kit pieces. I mean, imports, they're more of an import scene thing, so, which I'm into, because I got a clip, as I showed everybody in one of my little introduction videos. It only do about 140, 150, but I have fun with it. It's by far not a late model or nothing, but at my budget right now, my late model's on Heat 3. I mean, so that's why I was so happy to even be a part of this. I mean, it's awesome to get a group of guys together and be able to hopefully put on a heck of a show for the fans. So I know a lot of the guys that did get drafted tonight is guys that I ran with for, or whatever they called them, pretty much kind of like a lower class, maybe but a lot of these guys are fast. Is like, I invited NOCO and AK Racing. They were like, what is this, developmental? And I was like, well, just hold up and I'll let you know. And as y'all seen, the very first night, they crossed each other over like 8 times and ended up being, Cup guys now.
That was
so.
Me and AJ were in the booth for that one.
Right.
From the first night, and 2 guys caught our eye. And,
right.
I was surprised that, the decision was made. Like, hey, we're going to move these guys up to Cup. But, as of now, I'm glad that we did. And, NOCO was on Gibbs with us. And, he's going to go over to Penske with AJ. And I'm proud of him. I'm proud of AJ.
Yeah.
AJ's the whole reason why I'm here right now. So
me as well.
Shout out to him. But these guys,
Oh, just say it. 7-car gets bottled up a little bit there and goes back to 4. Yeah. Somebody said, I don't know if that was NOCO, but someone said, no, WVU fans in the 01 Flex Seal car tonight. As right now, I'm telling you guys, that 00 is just, I mean, I know you got the clean air when you're up front, but man, he's just impressing me. I mean, he's
impressed me as well. He's impressed me the last few races we had. BC he knows what he's doing. Back in the pack. He has shown patience at sometimes. Other times he's like he doesn't like to be back there. He'd rather be where he is right now.
Right. I don't blame him. Right. The air makes a huge factor. Y'all got. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say.
People shuffling all over the place.
But they're saving it though. They're good job. Nice save. Let's see what I believe that was the car number 20. I want to make sure. Let me tell you, 16 of AJ Storm. Heck of a save, buddy. That was anybody that's seen that. That was I'm sure everyone's seen it there, and heck of a save, man. It's like I said, like NRG just said, AJ, man, for all the hard work and everybody, all that what they do here at Midnight, man. I mean, it's ridiculous, the hard work and time, and you're still able to maintain your family. It's just, and family life, all that. It's just, dude, it's. I'm proud to be a part of it.
It's a good community, man. It's supposed to be positive.
And Fluffy, I heard what you were trying to say, and I've been on. I mean, sometimes if you get an opportunity in life, that you know that you gotta kind of take it. You could, you know, I can understand what you're, you know, the same thing. I mean, I hope, you know, I know the showcase is a big thing for a lot of people, but I mean, if you got a good gig going, man, I mean, I'd hate to see you lose a good gig over and then not make the showcase. You know, you got to do what you got to do for your family, your kids. I mean, I completely understand.
We are at 5 laps to go in the stage.
5 laps?
We will be at 4 laps left in stage 2.
Here we go. Can anybody get BC Racer for stage 2? I think he played a little bit of trickery there in stage 1 and kind of sat back there and saved fuel and to win that stage. Is he going to pull a double here? Win first stage 1, or actually I believe the AT might have got the first stage. It was 0-0. He's actually
BC got it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think he has definitely practiced for this race. He is one of the top 50 that is in the showcase races. He,
as you can see, the L1 kind of come down. WVU fan on Smoke Fan in 42 car. He's right there looking underneath WVU fan. His WVU fan kind of shut the door on him at one time, but then gave him the room, and then it looks like Smoke Fan thought better about it. He looks like he'd kind of need a little bit of help, but I mean, they know not to dive bomb people. I mean, they know that probably,
absolutely.
you know, I mean, even though he opens up the car length, he's not letting you in. He's just he messed up for a second. I mean, let off your throttle for a second and don't stick your nose in there, right? This is great racing, man.
He's WVU. He's inches.
Ooh, someone just down hit the apron. Ooh, he saves it.
Good save.
Yeah, nice.
Good save by Slade.
Yeah, we got WVU, man. He is, I think maybe he was just kind of toying with him. I don't know. We're going to find out here as we're coming to 1 to go in the second stage here.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Oh, as he makes contact with the 0-0 BC Racer. Oh, man. I'm sure that's the last WVU fan. Yeah, that was not intentional.
Wow.
I've ran with WV fans.
It did not look intentional at all.
Right.
I think that was hard racing. We got another car on the apron. I hope he's not going down. Okay, he's not going down pit road. I was about to say pit road is closed.
I believe that's the end of the stage, actually. So that that saved.
So
I'm
we got
sure.
Bags in second. We got Smoke Fan second. Bags in third. And we got Slade in fourth, and Pat's Ace in fifth, and that's stage 6. AJ Storm, BC Racer Kid in 7th, and that's all I see. As you see, WVU is in the chat saying, "My bad, man. He didn't mean to do that." WVU, he's one of the more, one of the most respectable dudes. All these guys are respectable, but WVU, he never means to do anything intentional unless you're, in front of them at, Road America. Inside joke there, but no, WVU, dude, he is fast everywhere. Be a lookout on them Hendrick cars when we go to our Daytona 500 on Tuesday. Tune in here at Midnight Broadcasting Network to watch that. I believe it's at 8 p.m. That's going to be a fun race, man. There's going to be 19 or 20 of us in there. I think 19 now. But
Here we go, the 42 on the outside of the L1. Let's see what's going to happen here. If BC Racer starting from the rear of the stage, if he's
this stage is 53 laps.
Oh, so
we're going to see. If we go green here, we're going to see quite a few green flag pit stops here.
Right. So now we're going to see strategy play out for because I know they're probably at least running 2 times wear, maybe even 3. That's just the way some of these guys like to run it. So just in case you try to run that hot rod setup and your tires are going to fall off at lap 10 and it's not going to be good. So I've seen it happen a few times. Trying to, as a
Razor, he's going to pass or Smoke Fan here and try to get back up in front.
Right now, WVU fans with the lead. He's got some heat by Bags. I'm pretty sure they're both in teammates. Probably, I don't know if they're teammates. I know they, on the Cup side of things, they all run Chevys.
Take advantage of the 7 car washing up there. He's gonna get under Bags. We got 1 car mowing the grass. Who is that?
Oh, let's see. Let's go back here and see.
Oh,
That's
that's the
the
20 car of
20.
Bullet.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Bullet's another one of those guys that I invited to the developmental side of things, and he was like, "Why'd you put me in here?" And I was like, "No, I'm just trying to see, get you an opportunity." And he got himself in a ride in the Cup just based off getting invited to it.
He drives a number 11 car in our Gibbs charter. Right now, as of now, he's in the 11. That one guy is in the 19. I will be driving the 20 car. Young boy Terrell in the 20. And as of about an hour or so ago, New World Order is going to be driving the 18 car.
The lead, I mean, that's where you want to be on the last stage. Really impressing everybody the way, not even one caution yet. I mean, that's good racing. That's what the
looking on the inside right here down the back stretch.
I'm wondering if WVU, if he's loose and having to let off, or he's washed up.
Here comes
We're
smoke.
going 3 wide.
Coming out of 4.
3 wide. Who's gonna get? Looks like
3
Pat.
wide,
Pat got the run. AJ, BC Race is coming.
Wow.
WVU fan held it. Oh, him and Smoke fan made contact. 42 around. Yeah, when they're running through 3 wide.
Smoke fan.
Yeah,
Wow.
we need to know that, man, the guy who drafted me just died, so I'm in major trouble. Not good. No, that was
not a caution.
No, oh wow.
No caution.
Oh wow. That could be a game changer there, guys. A couple of our favorites just bad luck. That's the way it shakes out here sometimes, man.
BC up on top.
Well,
He's going to drop back in line. No, he's still there. He's looking.
I think that he
coming on to 3. Here we go.
He has had the strongest car all day.
I would have to agree. I mean,
Bag's kind of washed up there.
I think we're fixing to go 3 wide again. I think they're getting aggressive, and I don't.
Here comes
let's
BC
see.
up on the top here. Still side by side, coming into 1 and 2.
Marcus Edo coming up into 21, getting a little racy on as well. He's right there in about 5th, and as you can see, Slade's done made it up there on the bottom. Guys, this looks like
this is more side by side than the Clash at Daytona was.
Exactly. This is very impressive, man.
Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Exactly.
DC is just fighting, man. He will not give up.
Whoa! They save it.
Lag. That was a little bit of lag there. It looked like the 23 at first was a little squiggly, but I think that was just lag.
Here he comes again, up on the top.
I'm actually excited to be able to broadcast the races again. My internet was messed up for a little bit. A drunk driver hit my pole at the end of my road, but I'm glad to have it back up since I pay a pretty good premium for to have decent internet, and it's back up, so I haven't seen a lot of lag tonight. Which it's only happened to me a few times when I had like 5 or 6 people in the booth the one night, and there was like 20, 30 cars on the track. That's times like that. So. It's awesome, when you know the cars that are out there, like just having you guys in the booth. You've raced consistently with these guys, so y'all know what it's like being out on the track with every one of these drivers.
Absolutely. I'm excited for the 500 on Tuesday, man. It hurts to qualify 3rd and then have to end up after the duels to start, I think, 11th. But regardless, I'm more than appreciative just to be a part of this. As you can tell, at a track like this, man, and these guys are just battling it out. This is what, I look forward to on Tuesdays, racing with these guys. These guys are, in my opinion, the best in the game. I don't care what anybody else says. It's not a biased opinion. It's just a fair assessment. There's some other guys out there that are fast, but hey, take somebody to. Yeah, go ahead.
That was me. Like they asked me, we're I think gonna do Daytona. Our guys that just get drafted in Cup after this race, and they pretty much was like, hey, are you able to? I said, oh, I'm already ready to go because I'm very confident in what I got there because I'm on a wheel, but. if my new team owner does want to send me some gears and you're listening, I will definitely throw them in there, buddy. Just letting you know that, Brandon Gritton, you know. But anyways,
he is the king of gears.
yeah, that's
no
why.
doubt about that.
I mean, I would take your gears if you want me to try to put on a show for you, because I believe everyone's going to try to open a night, race clean, race, and try to put on a show for the fans is what I'm hoping. But I'll let you guys get back to calling the action here, Fluffy and NRG.
Yeah, Fluffy, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, man. Good battle for the lead right here between Bags and Slade. Yeah, man. Slade's been working. Yeah.
Who wants to make $15?
Me.
I'll
make $15.
We need to get in this race, and that 3 car there. I think he's in territory he should not be. I'm just kidding, Slade. If you're watching, I'm just kidding, giving you shit.
Oh, is BC Racer looking low?
Looking.
Yeah.
Looking.
BC was a strong car out front, but I'm telling you, he's gonna look underneath. That kid has. Oh, he's not even a kid. That's a grown ass man too. He has had the strong car the first 2 stages. I think we're gonna see, but I think he's gonna make his way back up.
He's got the potential to win this race. He's got the car to do it. Question is, when will he make that move?
Well, we're gonna be making green flag pit stops here between you know, probably the next 5 to 7 laps. We're gonna be seeing these guys here green flag.
Oh, he's making the move now. Here he
It
comes
looks
on
like-
the inside. Double
looks
Zero
like
is
they
your
all-
new leader, coming into 1 and 2, as BC is first, Slade's second, Back's third, Pat's fourth, and rounding up your top
give me
5.
a piece of this.
I don't know who that is in 5th position, but
The 23, that is Diesel Piles.
Diesel Piles rounding up the top 5. Side by side going into turn 1.
Seeing Slade having to lead this race, I'm gonna need some of that Advil afterwards. That hurts.
Oh, a little bit of contact with Bags and the Double Zero BC Racer, as he is slowly edging to the back here.
I tell you what though, Slade gets out front, man. He is strong out front. He is trying to spread the gap. I think Bags will get to his bumper, but Slade did a lot of work to get up there as he took a high entry into 1. I think Bags is going to get to him a little bit here on exit, but super proud of that 3, man. He was kind of just hanging out back there at the beginning, and now he's out front. He's strong everywhere we go. All these guys are strong everywhere we go. I've said
Oh yeah, most
these guys
definitely.
a million times, but I mean these guys are the best, and it's showing.
I got my eye on the 1 though. I mean, he's not been talked about, but he's got that potential to get up there and lead the race. Hell, even
Pass.
probably win the race.
7.
Oh, 7 is going into pit
gonna
road.
like to go down pit road. I think. Ooh, come on, keep her down there, buddy. Hold on to her. Hold on to her. He's gonna get down pit road just fine.
42 got on and 7 and
42
Bags
on.
as well. Yeah, a couple guys playing strategy there.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna keep an eye here on Slade. He's got Pats behind him, Diesel, and we got a couple guys riding the white line down there. Indication
Couple
they're gonna
guys.
go.
Oh, 3 is in the. 3's in the.
I think
it's
everyone's
coming up
coming
on the
down the
track.
pit road here.
And y'all can see this is a hard pit road to get on, as the 3 just had major problems. I was on board as right now the 42's coming out. There's a lot of people on. AJ Storm's still out there. He's pretty much right now the only car that's either not pitting or coming off pit. So we'll see how everything shakes out.
He's riding. WVU has worked his way up to second. He hadn't pit yet, but he's with 2 laps to go. I think he feels comfortable with this car. With that early wreck in the stage that didn't bring out a caution. I think that he feels good about his car, and he's just gonna run this thing out. I think he's gonna be coming down pit road right now. No, he's gonna go one more lap. So I think WVU is going to be on some strategy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on board for everybody at the house, and just so y'all can see how one of the best on the game, how he enters a very hard pit road. You got to get down from 190, 200 mile an hour to 50, 55, I believe, or maybe even 45. I'm not.
I think it's 40. I think it's 45 here, Charlotte.
Yeah. Look how nice he got it woed down, right? I mean, he got woed down perfectly. That's a pit road can make you or break you. I'm sure Fluffy certainly have. I mean, you as well.
Yeah. Many of times. Many of times.
I try to tell some of the guys that's coming up, and I would tell them to, if you're doing a race that night, just, you're comfortable with your car, just practice getting on pit road at least 10 times, and because that's key.
I'm gonna let you guys take this away for about 3 minutes. I gotta take a quick break. Go hit the ladies' room.
Not a problem. I'm sure. I'm gonna let Fluffy, man. I'm gonna let you call some more of the action, man. You did a great job.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. First time, actually. Actually, it's the second time I've been in the booth. So I mean, very excited to be here and watch these drivers, man. They've been putting on a hell of a show for sure, and got my eyes on a few that might just win this race. But you were talking about beat yourself up, you may have kind of made a mistake on pit road, but the key thing about it is, man, is you can never beat yourself up and late in the race. You mess up, you can bounce back from it. You never know. Caution might come out, within 20 to go, 15, hell, maybe 5 to go, but you never know. So, you can never give up and just keep on digging and trying to get more spots.
Right. I mean, you're not going to get good at anything if you don't put the time and the work in it. And all these guys that have ran Cup have probably ran NASCAR for a while. And, I mean, they put hours of time in this game. I mean, you have to. I mean, you can't go on, hey, I used to play NASCAR Thunder in 2004 and the tracks are the same. It's not the same. These tracks are totally different than some of the, I mean, you just got to get on Heat 3 and if you're more than welcome, man, to send MP Roofer, AJ Storm, any of these guys, that we're caught bags. I mean, we will get somebody, we will get you some airtime if you're not trolling us and you're not going to wreck people. I mean, even if you're fast, we're trying to just mold good drivers here to put on, a good show for the viewers right now. You think anybody's going to have anything for that 00, man? He looks awful tough when he's not getting, out front, right? I mean, when he gets that clean air. Didn't look like he did like that dirty air, but right now the 18s and New World Order's tracking him down. I mean, if they work together, they might get a little breakaway on that second pack.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I believe, 00, the 7, the 1, all them guys in the top 5, they've shown the consistency tonight, and I believe, you never know. These guys may come up, with this draft and catch up, and we might have us a good battle here coming with 5 to go. And I think,
we got more guys to go. We got 25 to go.
25 to go, bro. So that'd be for the Ronin and Imports fake grips. 25. Yeah. Like I said, everybody, y'all check out Travis Braden, 8th place at Daytona at ARCA, Ronin Imports, and Fade Grips. I mean, that's our sponsors here. I mean, NRG, you know a little more about that. And, we're trying to expand. You guys are done a well of a job, and I'm proud of this,
When you mentioned Travis Braden earlier, I just kind of wanted to throw out there, and I was watching that race yesterday, and, Daytona's a track where basically it's not always the fastest car that wins it. It's, who stays out of trouble, which he stayed out of trouble the entire time. I watched him, I think it was that late race caution, I watched him drive clear to the apron just to avoid it. And then there was the one, he was on the outside and the guy lost control underneath him, and he just, you seen it from his in-car cam. That was so cool. But yeah, man, I haven't been able to, have a reason to follow ARCA too much over the past years, but I will definitely be following Arca this year, and that, it's really cool to have him, in our streams, in and out, almost all of them. Thank him so much, and yeah, dude, I cannot wait for, especially, when they get to the short tracks. I know that, they got Talladega, they got a lot of big tracks that they race at, but the short track racing are the ones that, from what I've heard over the past interviews over the last few days, them guys really like the short track racing, which probably most of them grew up on. I think most guys that race in Cup started on either dirt, which short track, and then short tracks in general. So
I agree. Most of them guys, whether it be in ARCA, NASCAR, everybody's got a different background.
Absolutely.
For example, Tony Stewart, back in, when he was just a kid, he grew up on go-karts, and he, took it to midgets, and, hey, here he is, he's
now he owns a dirt track Eldora that I literally live 35
Bring
minutes
it back
from.
with the charger.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely is one of the best, well, is one of the best in the business. See guys with different backgrounds, racing at their home tracks. That's where a lot of that talent comes from. When you race with short tracks and stuff like that, you get guys that are, that grew up on short tracks, and they go out there and, muscle their way through the field on those short tracks. And I think that's where all the talent comes from.
Oh, I agree. Kyle Larson running up against that wall. A lot of times you'll see that, right rear quarter panel, brushing the wall at a lot of tracks.
Yeah.
And
it's just because
hard to do.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It is very hard to do, but Larson's got this he's got this character about him that, when he drives, on a, whatever night he runs in dirt, he takes that skill and puts it into a race car on Sundays, So it's just it's a skillful mindset that you have when you race any type of car, whether it being from Indy to NASCAR to dirt to midgets. It all depends.
Oh, the leaders are going down pit road here.
Oh yeah,
with about 7, 8 laps left of fuel. WU, I think he. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to let him run his race because I think I see what he's doing. One guy missed pit road there. But while we're cycling through pit stops, well, actually, let's see what goes on through here before I ask my next question, next topic of discussion. Just, got everyone.
00 getting on pit road as well. Our leader gets in at the last second.
I'm following AJ here. Wish I hadn't. I kind of been poking my head down the WU stream. I'm trying to get a lap. See who he's in 5th right now. He hasn't pit yet. He's got some fuel left. Wondering who's in what position. Usually he's tuning in. He flips it over. This dude's clutch.
Yeah, W. He's a very talented guy. He gets the job done. If he's there at the if he's there with the pack and he's in that catbird seat, man, he'll take it. He's a very talented guy. Very talented guy for sure.
Very talented.
We got Diesel Piles in 2nd. New World is in 1st. Diesel Piles in 2nd. WVU in 3rd. Marcus E-Dub in 4th. Bags in 5th. But I think that is getting ready to change as the New World and Diesel have not pit yet. I think we're going to see WVU take the lead here in just a moment.
The 18 stays out. One more lap, it looks like. Really surprising there. I know you could see his tires are. He's probably trying to wait and just probably get a splash, wouldn't you think? He's probably trying to get every bit of fuel out of it as he can.
WVU, I'm telling you right now that this guy, he's running a perfect line right now, doing the right thing, saving enough gas. I'm wondering when he's gonna, get back into her here. He's gonna, if he can save this much fuel, I'll be impressed. But he's getting ready to take second. No, he did just take second. New World hasn't pit yet. I just don't see how these guys can save enough. I don't know. These guys are their fuel. The way that these guys save fuel, absolutely.
He's coming in right now. Let's see if he gets in clean. Does he get woed down? It looks like to me he was pretty woed down. So let me get on the
Who, New World?
Yeah, he got in pretty good from what I've seen. So if he only has to take
he'll probably take half a can, 2 tires. I would take 2 tires, tighten the car up.
Right.
Sometimes when you take 2 tires, it gets way too loose. If you tighten the car up about 3 per, anywhere between 1.5% to 3%.
Yeah, before
yeah,
run as much gas as you can out and only have to take a splash on the last pit stop and right sides, and it has worked out, and it's went caution a few times and not worked out. So it's a risky strategy. I mean, you got to play it out. I mean, once you make your bed, you lay on it. Looks like WVU fan right now. I mean, he's got a pretty good sizable lead on, and we'll see where the 18 comes out on pit road. But WVU fan looks like he's got a pretty good. What do you say about second and half? Well, that second pack's moving.
He's got some laps left on his fuel. I don't want to, call out his strategy. I don't
Oh, he's still out there. He hasn't pitted yet. Yeah.
I'm watching,
Okay,
where
he's coming. Okay, he's actually. I'm on board with him. He's coming on pit road.
On pit road right now.
Yes, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the way to do it. And I'm gonna let Fluffy call a little more of the action here as once the pit cycling gets through here.
Big Papa, Young Chug.
Yeah. I believe strategy, plays a really big role in these races. I think, as I'm looking right here on board with the 20, I don't know if that's for position or not, because when you watch these live races, you can't really tell who's in position and who's not. But the 21 and the 20, they've been looking pretty solid tonight, as well as Bags here in the number 7. He's had a strong car all night, and as the 00, we've been talking about him a lot tonight. Has been showing the consistency and the talent here tonight at Charlotte. Who's y'all's pick, man? I mean, it's coming down to these, last few laps and stuff. I mean, who do y'all think?
I just went through the field, and it looks like WVU fan has a good lead. Sorry.
No, WVU's in 10th place.
Okay.
Is in
Thank
7th.
you. Thank
Bullet's
you.
in 8th. Marcus E-Dub's in 9th. WVU in 10th. Smoke Fan in 11th. I really feel bad for WVU and Smoke Fan. They were a part of that early caution here.
Who is our leader again?
It wasn't even a caution. I'm not even sure who our leader is. If anything, I believe it might be Bags.
Okay.
I don't know. There was a big group of them. Let's see. I'm trying to.
Right, that's what I was trying to determine. I'm going through the
Slade.
field. Right, it's hard to tell.
Slade is behind.
As BC Racer gets underneath or passes Bags, so BC Racer
I wouldn't be surprised if BC Racer's our leader.
Okay, I'm gonna get BC Racer some more camera time. I mean, he's had a lot in that.
And we are also coming to 4 to go.
All right, running imports 4 to go.
New World is in first place. New World is in first place, just lapped WVU. And That means that there is 4 to go, I believe. Now, this is going to be. I'm watching the stream here. We are at 4 to go.
Wow, New World Order. He hasn't been on for a minute and just comes right back. And I think this is what, a second race back in with, and might pull up the upset here in that 18.
You know what? I'm rooting for him. I mean, when it comes to the showcase races, I'm rooting for all these guys. But
42 is really coming though. He's trying to get around. WVU fan is ooh.
That's for 10th place.
Right. I was looking behind him, and I'm not used to seeing the 42.
Oh, WVU got into the side of the 42. I think. Well, WVU didn't take any tires. His car's really washing up the track, so it wasn't intentional. I think Smoke Fan knows that. They both kind of got involved in that early crash.
Yeah. Here, Fluffy, I think just comes at a 2 to go. Yeah.
Smoke Fan WVU just got into it.
Yeah, I seen that.
Just, 8th wall. BC Racer Kid is in 2nd. He's quite a ways off the pace. We're gonna see. When a lap down car crosses the start finish line, does that show you exactly how many laps there are left, or is that just for you? Because if so,
I believe right now
that was the last lap. That just ended.
Yeah.
New World Order just won the race.
Is our winner? Yes, sir. That's our.
Awesome. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Man, that's our midnight
Racing
broadcast showcase practice race
my
at
boy.
Charlotte, and yeah, that was impressive, man. Whatever strategy played there was, I mean, second to none. Being able to lap.
We'll get.
Smoke
We'll do the
Fan
top 3 here.
WVU.
We'll get New World, BC Racer Kid, and Bags up here for an interview.
Yes, sir. And I'll let you Fluffy. You know, I know you're kind of, leaving, for bigger opportunities. I'll let you interview these drivers, buddy.
All right, buddy. I appreciate that, guys. I really do appreciate
you, bro. Now, like I told you, buddy, nothing but respect from here. You always have a place to race with us during the middle of the week when we're just streaming races, just to stream races. You always got a place here, brother.
I appreciate that. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir. As I'm waiting for the stream to end
here.
here.
I have never heard a bad word about you. Your beard. I made some comments about it in the past that I won't make I won't make that live, but you know what I said.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
So I invited New World in here. Hopefully he joins us, and we'll let you take it away as soon as he hops in here. But man, I tell you what a good race.
Yeah,
it was just a
sure.
practice race, but I think these guys probably learned a lot about what's going to come to them when.
Yes. Everybody at home, you guys are going to be blue screen for 1 second so I could get these guys in here. All right, I just
But I just want to, really just ultimately say, good job to all these guys for keeping it clean. Only one caution, didn't look like anything too crazy, but I think when you see these showcase races, I think these guys are going to dominate it. I hope they do. And
there's New World.
All right.
New World, man.
Yeah,
look like
you got your. Hold on, real quick. New World, you got your party settings to always allow on the shared voice.
I do know. I got it now. You can ask me anything.
All right.
New World, congrats on the win, buddy. Take us through that those final few laps, man. What was going through your head?
BC pitted with 15 to go, and I ran 5 more laps than he did. I took 2 tires and a can of fuel, and he took 4 tires, and I knew it was going to be close at the end. But Yeah, survived. I saved enough gas apparently and won the race.
Yeah,
That's
that was a
awesome,
good
man. Awesome strategy, and to have that strategy come up with the win, man, that's a good race right there. Definitely
Thank
for
you.
you.
I had about a 10th place car to be honest. Wouldn't turn the corner, so I had to play strategy the rest of the race.
There
Well,
you
that's
go. That's
a
awesome.
very big turnaround for you, buddy.
Yeah, first race
We'll be
back,
seeing New
about 2
World.
months.
We'll be seeing you in the 18 car come Tuesday at the Daytona
Yes, sir.
500 and
Yeah,
the
Joe
Midnight
Gibbs Racing,
Broadcasting Network. We're about to do
MBN,
some
and
work.
I got to
Can't
plug the
wait.
sponsors.
Oh, here we go. Good going, man. Congratulations on your win. We're gonna get who was the second? BC Racer was second. But hey,
Thank you.
man, congratulations on your win. Can't wait to
Y'all
work
have a
with
good
you.
night.
And yeah, you too.
Go Joe Gibbs Racing, baby.
Hey. Super excited to work with that guy, man. He wants, AJ was talking about the possibility of going to open up the Penske thing over there, which I was probably I got a message from New World saying, "Hey, you got room over there?" And yeah, we made things work. I'm excited to have him. I think we're gonna work well together. We got a pretty good team over there at Gibbs. Everyone's got a good team. The Hendricks guys, that they have. I mean, they're stacked over there. So it's gonna be Hendrick probably getting worked, trying to get worked by everyone. We'll see what happens, but them guys are stacked over there. Look for them to do big things. Penske, I imagine, with AJ leading over there, they'll be pretty strong.
I invited
Chip
BC.
Ganassi.
Still waiting on the him for.
I'm waiting on too. If he don't join here in about the next minute, we'll move on to Bags. But yeah, we got Chip Ganassi owned by Smoke Fan. You know damn well.
Oh
Smoke
yeah.
Fan. He's gonna have a quick team.
That's what I mean. I was, even though I was his third round pick. I was excited just to get drafted by him because I know that I mean, he spends a lot of time on this game. Tonight he had a tough night.
Yeah, rough night there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I seen some chatting going on, but it'll get sorted out. We'll move on to Tuesday. I mean, this race wasn't that big of a deal. Nobody should be taking too many jabs for anything. Hope.
Up, guys.
Fluffy, take it away, buddy.
BC, man, did a hell of a job tonight. Was watching you race, man. Just what happened there? What was going on through your mind through that those final few laps, buddy?
Oh, that there. New World had the perfect strategy. If I had 2 more laps, I probably would have caught them. But Slade and Bags, they took 2 tires there that whole last fuel run, and I ran them down pretty easily because I took 4. And then New World ran it out, and then he took 2. And he was just so far ahead of me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Up in the booth, man, watching with these guys. You look like you had the fast car out there tonight, man. And I saw you
Absolutely.
wheeling and dealing, man.
Oh, yeah. This thing's a rocket. I'll tell you what, Wednesday they have something coming for them.
Oh, it's Wednesday.
Hell yeah,
Thank
buddy.
you for saying that.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Man, I am excited. I can't even tell you.
I think, hey, man, you did have the dominant car in the first 2 stages. I was kind of confused how the hell you got into back up to the lead after the first stage because there were some people that pit sooner. Did you take two tires after the first stage?
The first stage, I didn't even pit. I threw it up in 4th gear and saved 3 laps of gas.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna ask you too much more about your strategy. We'll be rooting for you on Wednesday, along with everybody else that was in this race. It's gonna be racing on Wednesday. So, hey, man, good race, man. You have a dominant car. I think that you're definitely gonna have a good chance if you can avoid trouble. Which, we'll see what happens. Daytona's a little different from Charlotte, so we'll see. But good luck, man. We're gonna get Bags in here, and hey, good race, brother.
Alrighty, thanks,
Yeah,
Matt.
good race, BC.
Nice talking to you.
But it is really cool to hear what these guys how they feel about what's gonna happen come Wednesday now, that's when the showcase race is. New World's not going to be in it, but BC Racer Kid is. Bags is here, our third place finisher, Fluffy.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Bags, man?
Not much, man. How we doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Was watching up in the booth with these boys, man. You had a hell of a car, man. Take us through those final few laps, man. What was going through your head?
Honestly, man, I kind of got ruined there with 2 to go. Second to last pit stop. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I had to run the apron before I got on the pit road because everybody was behind me there. I lost a lot of time. Everybody cycled back out. I was probably 2 seconds off the leaders after that because I gave up the time on entry. And then I took 2 tires at the end, man. I thought I was going to be the only one on 2-tire strategy, but there was 3 other guys that tried it too. New World, he had it, man, on gas. I mean, without that, though, I think I might have had something for him, but just lost some time there getting in the pits.
Sure, buddy. I was watching, man. You had a rocket too, as well, chasing down BC and Slade there in those few laps. And man, I tell you what, man, you had something for them, and But
it was a good
I
race,
think
man. I mean,
oh yeah,
all around.
That was a
for
good
sure.
race, pretty
We
much.
mixed it up there a few times. I mean, up in the pack, but like I said, we got spread out. But other than that, like I said, no complaints. It was a good night all
What do you
around.
got? What do you got for these boys on Wednesday?
We'll see, man. I need to make a few more changes, honestly, for the long run, but it should be fun. I think we got a top 5 ride, to be honest with you.
I agree.
Good to hear it, buddy.
Yeah, man.
All righty, buddy. Well, I'm sure we'll be talking to you here in a few minutes, but I think it's about that time where we shut this ish down, and we're gonna let MP Roofer take her away.
Well, I want to thank Bags. Good job, man. Ronin Imports. Everybody, check them out. RoninImports.com on Facebook, any kind of social media you can find them. Travis Braden, it's T.R. Braden, B-R-A-D-E-N at Twitter.com. The guy, he even, he likes my post. He types back. He's a very approachable guy. 8th place in first race in ARCA. Very proud. And also Fade Grips, guys, for the guys that run the controller. And they might even have wheel grips as well. I mean, very exciting. Like I said, at the whole night, man, at midnight, everything, man. This is just bigger and bigger, man. I'm really proud of everybody in this group, and good job, Fluffy. I know bigger and better. I mean, you have big opportunities ahead of you, man, and I wish you the best. And anytime you get a chance to come back and race, I know you're welcome. And I'll let you guys take it away, and I'll end it when y'all are ready.
Appreciate it, man.
Not a problem, buddy.
Our sponsors, Fade Grips, Travis Braden, big supporter of everything. Thank you. Good 8th place finish at Daytona. Can't wait to see what you do the rest of the season. We're pulling for you. Running Imports, as always. You guys have been awesome. But yeah, Fluffy, you got a place here, buddy. Whenever you want to race, and like I told you, I'm gonna give you the heads up. And this ain't the last time. He might be in the booth tonight, but this ain't the last time that you're gonna see him on the Midnight Broadcasting Network on the track. I promise you that.
Oh yeah, for sure, guys. And I want to thank everybody in here. You know, I want to thank Bags, W, Pat, Smoke Fan, all them guys, man, for you know, bringing me into this group, bringing me into everything that they have involved me with, and you know, in the near future, man, I'll come back and you know, hopefully you know, race with everybody and talk with everybody. But this for sure won't be the last time I'll be. You know, this is, you know, for sure not going to be the last time y'all hear from me, for sure, guys. And
Yeah, you're always welcome in the booth, brother.
Yes, sir. You did a great
yeah,
job,
for
man.
sure.
Great job.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, MP, whenever you're ready to send us off.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go try to
let's
get
do it.
at least one practice lap just to make sure my car is ready for Daytona. And anybody, I don't know if it's being live streamed. It might be just practice. But good job, guys, and thanks for tuning in to the Midnight Broadcasting Network. I'm gonna go ahead and end this thing.
Thank you.